up, babes, and welcome back to another weekly vlog. If you are new here, I am TracyJvmes. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family and join the vibes. And of course, to my babes and my babe watchers who have shown up for me yet again, thank you guys so much for being here. You guys know how much I love and appreciate all your love and support for my content and everything that I do. Today is Sunday, November the 16th, and we are still in Michigan, you guys. Hopefully you guys got a chance to see last week's vlog, my first official over-the-road trucking video. As you guys know, this is the new normal, so this is what the weekly vlogs are going to be looking like, other than when I go on my home time and we do things outside of the truck. But yeah, I caught hell getting that video uploaded. Like, oh my goodness, I was like, I did not consider that truck stops Wi-Fi is not going to be as fast as the Wi-Fi that I purchased when I was living in my apartment, because I purchased the fastest Wi-Fi. So I am trying to look into other options of having Wi-Fi on the go. I may end up having to get some sort of like satellite installed on the truck, so we're definitely going to be looking into that. But in the meantime, my mobile hotspot is having to hold it down. AT&T only allows the highest mobile hotspot plan is like 60 gigabytes, and it literally took about 18 gigabytes to upload last week's video, because I shoot in 4K, I upload in 4K, and the video was over an hour long. So yeah, it was using up the data, but I mean, it got the job done. It was a little bit late. You guys know I normally post at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It didn't post till 4. We were only a little bit late, not too much, nothing too crazy. So yeah, we're still in Michigan. We delivered to the Lowe's this morning. Like I said, I was so frantic and all over the place this morning trying to figure out how to get the video uploaded that I did not pick up my camera to vlog anything. But literally all we did was a quick drop and hook and came to the truck stop. Tomorrow I am picking up at 10 a.m. Unfortunately, the Lowe's in Michigan we don't really have a lot of like customers in Michigan, so it's very difficult to get good loads coming out of Michigan. So I'm basically sitting for the rest of the day. I finished up at Lowe's at like 10 o'clock, and it's currently 3:54 right now. So the video is about to go up in 5 minutes. You guys of course have already seen it by now, but I literally just got finished getting it situated, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so I finished up at the Lowe's at like 10 o'clock. The nearest truck stop was about an hour and a half away, so I drove here to the truck stop. So I've been parked up ever since then. And yeah, we're just waiting till tomorrow. So I have nothing to do. There's really nothing in this area. I was gonna get like an Uber and go to like the mall or something. Child, what mall? I was gonna go to the nail shop. Child, what nail shop? It ain't nothing where I'm at. Let me see where I am. I am in Holland, Michigan, and there is nothing here, honey. I thought, child, baby, I thought the country only exists down south. Child, I was sadly mistaken. Country is everywhere apparently. So yeah, there's nothing here, so I'm pretty much in the truck. And whoever suggested All Her Fault to me, I'm watching it, but I can't really get into it. I've been finding myself like scrolling on my phone. It's just been playing in the background. I don't know. I can't really get into it. I bought Peacock, child, to watch this, and I'm kind of disappointed, but maybe I'll give it a chance. I'm only on episode 2, so we ain't got nothing but time. So we'll watch it and figure out what's going on. But anyway, back to what I was saying before I got sidetracked. We are picking up tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. It's about 20 miles up the street from where I'm at, and we're going to Wisconsin to deliver. So I'm hoping that once I deliver in Wisconsin, I can get a load that's going somewhere else where more loads are prominent, because I don't like to sit. Like, I'm not making any money while I'm sitting. Like, this is not beneficial or good for me at all. We're out here with the purpose, we're out here with the plan, and me sitting, I'm just gonna start getting in my thoughts and start regretting things, and I don't want to do that, because this morning I was like filled with regret. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? I've uprooted my life and it's not even going the way that I planned. So sitting for too long is not good for my mental health. So I'm hoping that things pick up and I get to moving around like I expected to be out here over the road, or we may have to be considering some other things as far as like company is concerned. Still going to be doing OTR, but maybe a different company that freight is booming, you know, and they won't send me to places where there's no customers to get out of here. Like, that was so ignorant. But I guess somebody had to cover it, and with me being new, more drivers have been with the company longer probably know not to come here, and I don't know, all the conspiracies in my head going on. But anyway, yeah, so we're just sitting here. I just wanted to come in and introduce the vlog and say hello. Hopefully, I'm probably gonna have to start ending the vlogs on Friday, guys, until I figure out this Wi-Fi situation, so that way I'm not overwhelmed with trying to get the video uploaded. So I'm probably gonna start ending the vlogs on Fridays and start doing my uploading on Saturdays, so that way it can already be ready to go up on Sunday. But I'm gonna try to figure out this internet thing this week. I'm gonna try to figure out how I can get some sort of like Wi-Fi in this truck, and I can have it on the go, because as a content creator, I need Wi-Fi. I need fast Wi-Fi, and mobile hotspot is just not cutting it. So yeah, that's it. That's all. I just want to say hello. I'll see you guys in the morning once we head out on our commutes, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes well. I'm not delivering until really late in Wisconsin. Like, the load doesn't deliver until what time does it deliver? 1800. So what's that, 6 o'clock, I believe? Yeah, so it doesn't deliver till 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So tomorrow is probably going to be a little bit hectic trying to find a park after I get unloaded, because it's a live unload. It's at Dollar General. So yeah, usually those Dollar General DCs move really, really slow. So tomorrow is actually going to be fairly interesting, to say the least. So we'll see how it goes. But I just want to get out of Michigan. I want to get out of being up here up north, because clearly there's nothing up north. I need to be back down south. So I'm going to have a talk with my fleet manager tomorrow and be like, hey, my first week I wasn't really satisfied with the loads, with the mileage. I mean, listen, do I need to reconsider something else, because this is not working for me. Like, I'm used to running. Like, I need 2,500 plus miles a week in order to meet the goals that I've set for myself. So we're gonna have a talk, because if I go home for Thanksgiving and I'm not feeling right, honey, I will be finding another company literally that week. That's how serious I am about what I'm trying to accomplish. Like, there's no reason for me to be miles and miles away from home not moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, my job as a truck driver over the road is to be constantly moving if I have hours available. I'm sitting for an entire day. Should not be the case. So we'll figure it out. But like I said, y'all know me. I'm never complacent. I'm never going to settle. If it's not working out, I'm going to be actively trying to find a solution. And if that means going to a different company, so be it. We're going to do what we got to do, because I got goals and I'm trying to get them accomplished as quickly as possible so I can get back to a normal life. And, you know, the financial freedom I'm seeking. So yeah, I've been yapping now for almost 10 minutes. So I'm going to go for real this time. I'll see you guys in the morning, and welcome to another weekly vlog. I hope you guys enjoy it. Bye, babes. Mwah. Oh, babes, I forgot to tell you guys, I got freaking food poisoned yesterday. It was the absolute worst. Moments like that, you really appreciate having a bathroom available, because I purchased 3 showers last night just so that I could have a private bathroom to get right. Like, I felt horrible. It was coming out of both ends. TMI. I felt horrible. Like, but thank the Lord that it only lasted last night, because usually the few times I've got food poisoning before, it lasts for like 3 days. But luckily I was able to get it all out yesterday. But it was the worst. It was from Hardee's. I had a Frisco sandwich, and that right there showed me why I will never eat truck stop food again. Y'all mark my words. I am never eating any food from the truck stop anymore. If I cannot get like something from the store that I can cook myself, I won't eat. Because that was the most miserable night of my life. And then it was freezing last night, and the truck stop I parked at was huge. So it was like almost a mile walk from the parking lot to the truck stop. So can you imagine when you're sick as a dog and you're walking in the freezing cold, barely prepared for the cold weather, because y'all know I'm from the South. So I'm not used to Michigan cold. Michigan cold is on a whole other level, and this ain't apparently nothing from when winter really hits. So yeah, I just had to tell y'all that because I almost forgot. I got food poisoning last night, and it was the worst. It was the absolute worst. But praise God, it did not last longer than just a night, because in the past, baby, it took me about 2-3 days to get back right. But I feel much better. I have been staying hydrated with lots of water and staying away from truck stop food. So yeah, just want to tell y'all that real quick because I almost forgot. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye. What's up, babes? I'm back in the same position. And I need to vent really quick, so brace yourself. I'm starting to feel a little bit of regret. Not regret in the sense of I made the wrong decision to come back over the road. I'm totally fine with being over the road. However, I feel like I went with the option that was the most safe, coming back to US Express, but I didn't consider the problems I had before, which is why I left OTR with US Express to begin with. It feels like they're doing the same thing they did the last time. They get you up north and they keep you here, and they bounce you back and forth with these small runs that could literally be done in one day, but they have appointments set up to where you pick it up one day and you deliver it the next day. And that just prolongs that just makes your week go by so much faster, and you're not making the money. So I don't regret coming back over the road. I don't. But I do feel like I should have done more research for other trucking companies. The only reason why I came back to US Express is because I quit my job unexpectedly, and I needed something right away. Because guess what? The bills don't stop. So here I am feeling like the hype is not really what's up with US Express. And I'm strongly considering going to a different company. And it's only been a week. I ain't gonna lie, I do want to wait until I get my sign-on bonus. Which would be 30 days from my hire date, so it'll be like December 7th or something like that. So I'm gonna ride it out. But after that, if things haven't picked up, I'm going to a different company. Like, because I didn't come out here to not be making money. My local job, I was bringing home, to put y'all in my business, I was bringing home about $1,500 before taxes every single week. Right? Now, granted, I had more bills. You know, my rent was $2,000 a month. You got gas for the week going back and forth to work. You got food you gotta buy. Well, you gotta buy food. You know, that's no brainer. But usually when you're at home every day, you tend to go out to eat more with friends. You tend to spend more money when you're like at home a lot. So yes, I was making great money, but considering like my bills and everything and like my expenses, it didn't feel like I was making anything, you know, because all of it was going towards me. And we talked about this before, but I'm just trying to explain to you guys why I'm feeling a sense of regret, because I'm not used to not making a certain amount of money. And especially if I'm going to be miles and miles away from home, I expect to be making bank. You know, don't give me one good week of getting me all the way up north and then just keeping me here, bouncing me back and forth. Like tomorrow, I told you guys I'm picking up about 20 miles up the road in Michigan, and I'm going, I think, 277 miles to where I'm delivering to in Wisconsin, right? I have to deliver there by 6. And then they have me picking up another load, which is like, I think, 55 miles which is probably gonna be more miles than that away, but I have to pick it up that day, right? But it doesn't deliver until the next day, until 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's a live unload. Like, it ain't making sense, right? It's not making sense. So they're gonna have to start getting me routed back towards Atlanta because I'm taking my home time next week for Thanksgiving. So I'm assuming that it's gonna work out in my favor towards the end of the week, and my mileage will pick back up because that's at least 1,000 miles to get back home. But like, it's the winter time. You're not about to just think you're finna just keep me up north. Like that ain't finna happen, because not only does that affect my money, but usually when you get up north and these snowstorms and all this stuff start happening, you're not moving this truck. So now, not only am I not getting any miles, but now I'm not even working because I can't, because it's not safe. So I want to be with a company that's going to prioritize my money. You get what I'm saying? There's only one reason why I'm out here on the road, and it is for the money. I've made that very clear. I didn't come out here because I was forced to. I could have stayed in my apartment and been just fine. Could have learned how to balance and finance my money a little bit better, but I didn't come out on the road to be pussyfooting around. I'm a runner. Like, when I work, I work. I don't mind driving 600 miles a day. I have no problem with doing that. So don't give me these 122 mile runs and it's a 2-day window. Like, no, not going for that. So I'm gonna talk to my fleet manager tomorrow. I'm like, listen, I'm not liking the way this is looking. It's looking like they're getting me up north and they're keeping me here. Why am I not moving? When you talked to me on board and you said you was gonna run me, what's happening? I'm not being ran. I'm not getting it. And it's the holiday season, so definitely there should be freight, for sure. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse to why I'm not. And I know what y'all probably thinking, Tracy, it's only been a week, but listen, I like to get ahead of things. People that try to wait around and, oh, it's gonna get better and I'm gonna trust. No, ma'am. It's my first week. I should have been getting the most miles, because they should have been like, we want to prove to him that he picked the right company, not sitting around. You do your big one in the beginning. So, like I said, I want to stick around to get my sign-on bonus because I earned it and it was promised to me. So after December 7th or whatever week that is when I get my sign-on bonus, if it ain't looking right, next company. I don't mind bouncing from companies to companies as a truck driver. I really don't. That's not good to do that, because some companies do look at that. But I was with my last company for 2 years, so I was stationary with them. You know, I worked with US Express before, so my work history is not like too bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I bounced around a couple times, but like I said, I was with my last company for 2 years. I was with US Express for about 6 months prior to leaving, and I came back. But I'm not about to stay with a company that's not fulfilling what I need, and I need the money. That's why I'm out here. Nobody comes out on the road to just be sitting around. Like, I've wasted an entire day when I could have been doing other stuff. I had an entire day. That means not only did I waste a day, but I'm not going to recap hardly any hours from today because I haven't worked. Like, there's no reason why I should be sitting right now. Like, no reason why I should have been sitting the entire day. And I've been seeing a lot of Variant and US Express trucks just parked at the truck stops. No, ma'am. That's not going to work for me. That's not going to work for me. Like I said, I don't regret going back over the road. I don't. But I do regret coming back to US Express because it's feeling like the same thing. It's feeling like the same thing. They promise you, oh, you're going to get the miles. And I can't tell. I can't tell. The only reason why I'm hopeful that this week is going to be decent is because I got to get back to Atlanta. And I'm in Michigan, and I'm going to be in Wisconsin tomorrow. That's at least 1,000 miles getting back to Atlanta. So, feel okay with my check being fine. But like with me quitting my job last week, and whatever, was it last week or week before last? Child, I don't know. That check, I didn't hardly make any money that week. So like I'm trying to play catch up on a few bills, so I need my money to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why people work. You don't work to not get paid, right? And when you're a truck driver, you work to get paid. Okay? Like I don't play with my money. Like I need $1,200-$1,300 minimum every single week. So yeah. And that's on the low end, because like I just told you, I was bringing home $1,500 plus every week before taxes at my last job. Granted, it was a headache. Granted, I had more bills doing that, so it didn't really make much of a difference. But still, like, that was a local job, and I was making that. I'm over the road, and I'm not even touching that. That's a problem. That's a big problem. So we're gonna have to consider some things. One thing about me, baby, I will move around real quick. That's what people gonna learn about me. I don't waste no time. Time waits for nobody. So if I gotta move around 1,000,000 times till I get it right, guess what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't settle. I'm never complacent in anything in life. Relationships, friendships, jobs, nothing. If it's not serving me the way I need to be served, I will gladly bow out gracefully and find something else. That's just, I've always been that way. Anybody that knows me, truly know me, will tell you, Tracy will make a decision in one day and execute it in the next second. And will have it all figured out. Because I believe in myself and I believe in what I'm doing, and I'm not going to just be settling. I'm not. You're not about to keep me up north in the wintertime in this crazy weather. It's saying it's supposed to snow in Wisconsin on Tuesday. What? Child, it's November. No, ma'am. So either they're going to have to put me on regional, but the only thing I don't like about regional is that they don't have the same home time benefits that over the road does. I'm out here over the road because I wanted to be out for a month and be able to be off for like a week so I can like travel and do stuff that I haven't been able to do in a while. Like I miss traveling. Like I want to travel. So I'm trying to have something that can afford me the possibility to travel. So yeah, that was me venting really quickly about the trucking industry. Like I said, this is my life now, y'all. I'm not in Atlanta anymore, so I don't have much to talk about besides trucking. And yeah, this is just what it's gonna be for a little while. But like I said, something has to give, because this is not gonna work for me. This is not gonna work for me at all. At all. My old company, I don't know if I told y'all, but they called me and they want me to come back. They're like, hey, we have this, we have that. But the only thing about my old company that I don't like is that they have the inward facing cameras. And when you're over the road, this is your home. And a camera watching you in your home is weird. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's not my camera. So I don't like that about my previous company, because the cameras are facing inside. Now local, cool, have no problem with that. Camera facing inside, no problem, because I'm not living in this truck. But if I'm regional or over the road, there's no reason why a camera should be recording inside of this truck. There's no reason. That's the invasion of privacy, in my opinion. And then also, I can't have a dog with my previous company. If I go like regional, I can't have a dog in the truck. That's a problem for me. Nas has to be wherever I am. So, you know, they want me to come back, but I'm like, y'all got too many restrictions. Like, local, yeah, it made sense, but regional, over the road, it makes no sense. I can't have my dog, and I can't have my privacy. No. Money's great. Money's great. The account they want me to go on is offering $80,000 a year. That's pretty good, you know, especially if you have no bills besides, you know, car note, phone bill, whatever. But like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm only in my head because of the money part, not because I don't want to do it anymore, but like, the money is the motivation for me, baby. I'm all about my coins. I'm all about a bag, especially when I have made up in my mind that I'm about to make some big sacrifices this year. Like, I don't need to be out here just sitting around. Like, today was a total waste. Ask any experienced truck driver that is about their money, would they have liked to have been sitting for an entire day with no load? They will tell you, hell no. But all right, I'm done yapping. I'm gonna try to go to sleep now, even though, hell, there's no reason to. I ain't gotta get up till damn 9 o'clock. Hell, I wake up naturally at 7 o'clock every day, no matter what time I go to sleep. So we gonna see. I'm gonna talk to my fleet manager. I'm gonna give her a chance. But like I said, if ain't shit changed by the time I get my second payout for my sign-on bonus, deuces. Good night, babes. I've heard it all. Our conversations got me feeling. Good morning, babes, and happy Monday, November 17th. It's currently 10 a.m. and I just made it to my pickup here in Michigan. Apparently they only have like 10 pallets, so he said it should take about 10 minutes, so that's great news. Just having my morning iced coffee, and then we're gonna be making our way to Wisconsin. We got probably about maybe a 5-hour drive. Well, really maybe like 4.5, 5-hour drive to Wisconsin for our delivery. And yeah, I am excited to see how this week is going to turn out. I pray that it turns around for the better and that my loads and my mileage pick up, because as you guys heard last night, we're here for the money. That's it. But yeah, so I actually declined the load that was picking up tonight and delivering tomorrow. I don't know what they're gonna say about me declining the load, but I just feel like realistically it just doesn't make any sense. Like this load is pure trash, and I don't appreciate it. So we're gonna see what they say. I haven't heard anything yet. I got a message, like an automated message, asking me to explain why I declined the load. But I mean, I kind of already explained that to the person I spoke to last night. So yeah. But anywho, I am excited to go home. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, anyways, just want to check in, say good morning, and I will see you guys once we make it to Wisconsin. We're actually delivering to the Dollar General DC, and it's a live unload. With it only being 11 pallets, it probably won't take them that long to unload me, I hope, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, and then hopefully I get another pre-plan or a better pre-assignment for my next pickup. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Please, God, please. All right, babe, see you later. Okay, babes, as you can see, we already got the green light, and I literally just got here maybe 5 minutes ago. So, I mean, that's a good thing. That was quick. So, let's go in here and get our paperwork. I'm not supposed to have on sandals, but I got on my Birkenstocks. I don't care. I do what I want to do. I'm the fool. Like I should've listened when they said that you would treat me like he did. Said I did it all. Situation makes me feel I'm not a man at all. Swore I'd be this fool that I catch you for. I guess I couldn't handle it. You're probably thinking I ain't worth it, but I never want anyone to bring you any harm. What's up, babes? Y'all gonna get tired of this hat, and I'm getting tired of it already too. I ain't about me another hat. But we just made it to our pickup. And where am I? It's currently 8:06. And I'm tired. I don't like driving at night. I mean, it's better because it's less traffic, but I do not like driving at night. But we just made it to the pickup. I have 2 hours left on my clock, and I still have to find somewhere to park for tonight. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This ain't finna last long. Like, this ain't gonna last long. Your boy about to figure something else out because this ain't it. This is not it. Like, they didn't take me off of that load. I don't know if I told you guys about this load that I wasn't happy with, that I declined, but they didn't take me off of it. Literally, as soon as I finished the other load, they dispatched me right away. But I got something for their ass. They just don't know. I don't know what this truck doing. He been sitting here for the longest. Like, I mean, hello, is there anybody not at the gate? I know you lying. I know you lying. I'm sitting here thinking that he waiting to be checked in, and this just rolled up. You just not getting to work? I know you lying. Child, ooh. Hello.
Welcome to my outbound window.
How are you?
Good. Normally everyone checks in over there. This is the outbound lane.
Oh, so what I gotta do? Turn around?
I'm not gonna make you do that.
Okay.
Who are you driving for?
U.S. Express. Stop. U.S. Express.
U.S. Express? Are you here for a live load?
No, it's a preloaded trailer I'm picking up.
For U.S. Express.
That's correct.
Do you have a trailer number?
Let's see. Nah, don't piss me off. She finna piss me off, y'all. She finna piss me all the way off. Okay, babes. I am beat. Do you hear me? Oh, Jesus. I forgot how draining over the road can be. I am beat, y'all. I don't know if I left it in, but if I did, y'all saw how that security guard was trying to try me. Like, baby, I'm the wrong one to get smart with. You know what I'm saying? Because I really will cuss you the fuck out. But I'm going to keep it cute because I could tell that you got a problem that you working on because you didn't know whether to be mean or nice. It was bothering you that I was being so nice to you. But anyway, so I don't know what the... Lord, I guess that was God's way of telling me to shut the hell up. Sorry, ma'am. Maybe I read your energy wrong. Maybe I'm the problem. But... as you guys can see, U.S. Express still ain't got that shit together. Some things just never change. So, we finna be considering a few other things. Y'all, I'm so stressed out. I am butt booty ass naked. Like, I took off all my clothes. I took a shower at the truck stop. I stopped there earlier because I had like 4 hours to like waste. So I stopped at the truck stop. I did some other things too that I will share with you guys later on in the week or maybe next week, just depending on how things go. But, yeah, I took a shower, so I'm fresh and clean, honey. And I'm butt booty naked. I was like, you know what? I need to be butt naked tonight because it's a lot going on. But honestly, I'm not even mad that this load fell through because the delivery spot was an open window for a live unload, and I was reading the reviews for the place, and drivers was like, bring breakfast, lunch, and dinner if you come here because you're going to be here all day. And I'm like, God. So yeah, we have no load. I hope they know that they're gonna pay me them 150 miles I drove all the way out here for no reason. I better get paid those miles. Matter of fact, I need to call and ask. Hold on, let me call and ask. Let me see something real quick. Cause hold on.
U.S. Express, this is Wendy. How can I help?
Hey, Wendy, it's Tracy calling back. Did they ever get any information about the load?
No, they're saying that this load goes to Tennessee.
Yes, they're saying that it's in Union City, Tennessee. I guess that's their hub or whatever. And when she looked it up, that's where she said it was at.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Because it says Kohler Union City in the app. So I was like, maybe this is why it says Union City, but I'm not sure. If for whatever reason, if they take me off of this load, would I still get paid for the miles I drove out here? Because I drove about 150 miles.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, give it to your driver later tomorrow. Make sure that happens.
Okay.
And
yeah, oh Lord, now I gotta deal with my driver leader, child. Honestly, I haven't heard from my driver leader, like, well, today is Monday. So maybe she just took the day off. She is off on the weekend. Because I didn't see, like, normally she sends a message out every morning. And I don't think I got a message from her Friday or today. But yeah, I need to get paid them empty miles. Because, baby, one thing about it, I ain't drive all the way out here for nothing. I drove 2.5 hours out here. Oh, Lord. I ain't as mad as I seem. I'm being dramatic. But, yeah, as you guys can see, some shit change. US Express, y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. When I first got hired on with US Express variant, it was great. Like, baby, I was running. Do you hear me? Like, y'all can go back to my very first YouTube video when I talked about, well, my second YouTube video, when I talked about my 1 month review of US Express. I was talking so highly of them, because when I tell y'all I was getting the miles galore, now it's a shame how many US Express trucks I've seen just sit and parked at truck stops. Like, just sitting there. I'm like, there's no way you taking a 10-hour break right now. Because you've been here all day. Like, what's going on? So, freight must be... It's hard out here for everybody, y'all. It's hard out here. This economy is... But I'm finna start running my mouth, and I'm finna try to take me get me some rest, so I can get up and figure out what tomorrow is gonna bring. But we getting closer and closer to the end of the week, so go ahead and start getting me back down south so I can go home and possibly not return. Alright, babes, I'll see you guys tomorrow and we'll figure out where we're going next. Peace. Mwah. Good morning, babes, and happy, what's today? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday, November 18th. Y'all, it has been a disaster out here with US Express. I'm not even gonna hold you. My time with US Express is most definitely about to be cut short, because I just can't, I can't deal with, I don't want to say the lack of professionalism, but the lack of knowledge of this industry. I literally, as you guys saw last night, there was an issue with the load that I was on. Don't you know these people put in the wrong address? This load was supposed to be picking up in Union City, Tennessee, which is 557 miles away from where I am. So I sat an entire, pretty much day, honestly, because when I delivered to the Dollar General yesterday, it ended up being a drop and hook, so I could have dropped that off earlier in the morning because it wasn't a live unload. So that was error number one yesterday. Then yesterday, driving 2.5 hours to where I am now to pick up a load that wasn't even at the facility. I'm going back and forth with the hold on, damn, he fine. Okay, he just caught me all the way off guard. Oh, okay. Anyway, so oh my God, hold on. I don't know, like those guys, this is totally off topic, but like those guys that are tall and they're like big, they're not fat, but they're big, but they're tall with it. Like they kind of like bigger up top, but like the lower half still kind of like, I don't know. That BMI is everything to me. Let me see, kind of see who could they put you in the mind of their shape? Like, I don't even know how to describe it, but if you know what I'm talking about, like not a fat man, but like a big man, like a solid dude, that's like my favorite body type on a dude, and he was all that. Oh my God. Okay, anyway, but yeah, so it's just like basically a bunch of sitting around for no reason. I sat around Sunday in Michigan. I sat around yesterday, and like all y'all can offer me is $100 layover pay. No, ma'am. And then they had me going to New York, literally going to New York when I'm supposed to be going home next week. So it's just like, and then I have to do a 34-hour reset because I have to do a 34-hour reset in the next 30 hours because I didn't recap any hours because I was sitting. When you sit and you don't use any of your hours, you don't gain any hours back from that day. You have to be working and running in order to gain hours back. That's why I'm so adamant about keep me running so that I can keep recap an hour so I won't have to take no 34-hour reset. Who wants to take a 34-hour reset over the road? Like, who wants to be sitting for a day and a half over the road, just in a truck, confined, so in the middle of nowhere? So it's like, no, I'm not about to put myself in a position to where I'm not getting the loads and I'm not getting the miles. Like, when you do put me on a load, this load they put me on now is a total of 402 miles. Like, and it delivers in 2 days. This can be delivered in 1 day. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not trying to be difficult, but at the end of the day, like, literally in this industry, you have to be in control of your career. Otherwise, you will be stuck with the bottom of the barrel stuff. And that's not who I am. So I told her, I was like, complete transparency, I've already been looking at other things, because I'm not even gonna like sit up here and lie to you and be like, oh, everything's great. Like, I was like, she was like, well, how's everything going? I was like, well, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not getting the miles, I'm not getting the lows, and I'm sitting way too much. I don't like that. And I was gonna be completely honest and transparent with you. I've started to look at other things, because yeah, this is not gonna work. This is the same thing that I went through the last time. And Nas be all in my face when I be talking. He be like, give me the tea. But yeah, babe. So we're about to pick up a load in Beloit, Wisconsin, which is where I was. I stopped at the truck stop there yesterday before I went to Dollar General. So we're going back to Beloit, and then we're going down to, I think this is Indiana, or I think, yeah, Indiana. Then we're going down to Indiana. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna get going so I can, you know, kind of make up some time today, because it's currently 9:47, so it's almost 10 o'clock, so I need to get moving to this place. Let's see if there's any traffic. I think there was some traffic. Yeah, it's traffic. Anyway, I'll see you guys when we get to our pickup, and we'll make our way down to Indianapolis. Bye, babes. Love you. Mwah.
Just to have you in my arms, and I know for a fact who you are into the heart.
Something you care about me, but you don't care about nobody but you. Don't think you care about me, but you don't care about nobody.
Good morning, babes, and happy Wednesday, November 19th. We are still in Indiana. I'm about to go in here and get some breakfast and take a shower. I'm number 2 in line waiting for a shower, so I don't know if I should get my food first and then go shower, or shower first and then get my food, but we finna find out, child.
To run to you, not run your life. I never wrong you twice. I wanna make things right. Maybe you take it. Hope you don't hate me.
Don't want to fight anymore. Many times it's fight.
Okay, babe, so we made it to our shower. This shower is really small, but all I'm trying to do is take a shower. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, this week has been rough. I ain't even gonna lie. It's been rough, but all is well. So I'm about to shower. I'll show you guys the shower real quick. Show you how small it is. Got the toilet. Got the shower back here. It's nice though. It's clean too. So yeah. Y'all don't judge me. I had to bring my iced coffee in here with me, because literally as soon as I sat down to eat, my shower was ready. But anyway, let's get freshened up and hit the road. I'm trying to figure out what my next load is gonna be. Look guys, my eye. You guys see my eye? It's been a week. It's been a week, but I'll see you guys back at the truck. Peace. What's up, babes? So I'm going through it, y'all. Like, I am going through it. I do not feel good. I have this freaking sty forming on my eye. That is so irritating and annoying. And I have been having the worst luck with these loads out here OTR. Literally, my load got changed 3 times in a matter of like an hour today. I was supposed to be going to it was another city in Virginia, picking up in Ohio. That load ended up getting changed, so now I'm picking up in Plainfield, Indiana. No, where am I? No, I'm picking up, that was my last pickup, or is it? I'm picking up in Jeffersonville, Indiana at Morgan Foods. I'm here now. It was supposed to be a preloaded trailer, but it ended up being a live load. So I'm docked now, getting live loaded. And I am taking this to South Boston, Virginia, which delivers tomorrow, and it's a live unload at 1700. So I am not even gonna like stress myself out today trying to drive far. I don't feel good. My eye hurts. I'm gonna get to a truck stop. I'm gonna try to drive for like the next 2 to 3 hours, and then I'm gonna like get parked up because it's 2 o'clock right now. And yeah, I don't want to be like struggling to find a truck stop. As you guys saw, I took a shower this morning, but because I don't feel good and because my eye hurts, I want to take another shower. Like, I want to feel extremely clean. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, there was some type of bacteria in the air that caused this sty on my eye. And that's just like so annoying. If you know anything about a sty, first of all, it's not aesthetically pleasing at all. And the feeling of it is just so irritating. 1 minute it's itching, 1 minute it's hurting and it's sore. It's just so much. But yeah, I am just here waiting to be loaded. I think they're done, but they haven't came out yet and took the glad hand lock off, and they haven't sent me a text with further instructions. So yeah, we're just waiting to figure out what's next. But anyway, babe, just wanted to check in, give you guys an update, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Bye. Y'all pray for my eye. Hopefully this goes away in the next day or 2. It's been on my eye for like the past 2 days. So, some gotta give. Some gotta give, honey.
I wish that I could know. Oh, that you said if you can't find the time or space, then I don't have the words to say. I wonder if the only people I'm gonna be when you tell me goodbye.
Good morning, babes, and happy Thursday, November 20th. We're getting through the week, y'all. I am so ready to get back to Atlanta. I'm not even gonna lie. I still have my apartment there, so I'm ready to get back to my apartment. I'm ready for this time off. The weather has just been so gloomy the past few days, so it's just been feeling like very cloudy and clammy out here on the road. But you know, we're still moving, we're still trucking, we're still doing what we have to do. So like I told you guys yesterday, we're headed to South Boston, Virginia. So I think they're about to start working me back down to Atlanta, because I scheduled my home time to start on Tuesday. So yeah, we should definitely be getting into Atlanta probably Monday evening, Tuesday morning, something like that. So we're almost there. I need a break. I need a manicure. I need a pedicure. Like, my nails look atrocious. I want to get a facial. And yeah, I just want to relax. I'm going to Alabama for Thanksgiving. I'll probably be down there for like 2 days, depending on what work looks like that week for me, because like I told you guys, there possibly is going to be a shift happening. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm up. I went and took a shower. I had breakfast at Denny's. I'm at the Flying J. Where am I? I'm in Kentucky. Let me see what part of Kentucky I'm in. Catlettsburg, Kentucky, wherever that is, child. And I stopped at the Flying J, and I stayed here last night. I have about 378 miles, so about 6 hours left of driving to do. Our appointment is not until 1700, which I think is 5 o'clock. So yeah, we're not gonna leave here until probably about another 30 minutes, because yeah, I want to kind of get there. I want to kind of get ahead of the appointment time because of all the hills I'm gonna have to go through through West Virginia and Virginia. I know that's gonna slow me down and add time, so I'm gonna probably leave here, like I said, in the next 30 minutes and get going. It's a live unload, so this should be interesting. There's a pilot right up the street from where I'm delivering to, so hopefully once I finish getting live unloaded, if it's a live unload, I'll be able to find a park there, and then like I said, start working my way back to Atlanta. I don't know if I told you guys, I had breakfast. I had Denny's. It was so good. I had steak and eggs, hash browns, and pancakes, and it was so delicious. I took a fresh, hot, clean shot. I feel so clean. I feel good. So this 6-hour drive should be smooth sailing, put on some nice music, some nice tunes, and make our way into Virginia. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I want to give you a quick update, and I will see you guys once we get to Virginia. Bye, babes. Love you. Mwah.
I never want anyone to bring you any harm, and I take it all back just to have you in my palm. But I know for a fact who you are, it do we are. We are.
Don't think you care about me,
Oh girl, I care about you.
but you don't care about nobody.
Nobody but you.
Don't think you care about me,
Oh girl, I care about you.
but you don't care about nobody.
Okay, babes, so we have made it to South Boston, Virginia. We are delivering to the Dollar General, DC. It actually is a live unload, and they have not started on me yet. They're unloading the trailer next to me. Sounds like it. So not sure how long we're gonna be here, but luckily I still have a decent amount of hours left on my 14. I have, let's see, I have 4 hours and 14 minutes left to drive, and I have 6 hours and 29 minutes left on my 14-hour clock. So we're good on time. If we've been here for about 2 hours, it won't matter because I still have time to find somewhere to park. Obviously, I may not have the best luck because it's already 5:30, and yeah, my appointment wasn't until 5 o'clock anyway. Y'all hear Nas drinking his water all loud like he just so thirsty. But yeah, so yeah, we made it. I don't have a pre-plan, so that means I probably won't get rolling until tomorrow. Like I said, I hope that they go ahead and start getting me back to Atlanta. I'm probably gonna call them and be like, hey, I really, like, if you can speak to the planners, like, I really need to get home. Like, I'm a little overwhelmed, I'm a little overstimulated, honestly. Yeah, I've been out here for what, 2.5 weeks. So yeah, I definitely have some things to consider for sure. Okay, babe, so that was, where's all this dust coming from? So that was a lot quicker than I thought. Like, they're already done, and it's currently 5:56. So I guess that noise I was hearing, I guess they were unloading my truck. We love that. Okay, babe, so we got our paperwork all signed. One of those drivers in that freaking shipping office smelled like straight up piss. Ugh, disgusting. But all right, I'm about to find a safe place to park, and I'll see you guys when we get parked up for the night. Bye. What's up, babes? So we have made it back to the truck from taking a shower. I feel amazing. I've been at the truck stop now for a couple hours. I had dinner, and like I said, I went and took a shower. I just got back in the truck from taking a shower. Y'all, I'm so drained, and I just hate the way y'all see my eye. I can't get over it. Why me? So yeah, now I'm about to just relax. Honestly, I don't have a pre-plan still. So annoyed. But hopefully when I wake up in the morning, I'll have something. But yeah, babes, I mean, this is a pretty boring week out on the road. I'm drained. Today really drained me. I drove literally straight from, where was I at? Straight from Kentucky to Virginia, which was about 6.5, 7 hours. Yeah, like right at 7 hours. It took me to get here. like I said, because of the hills and all of that stuff, it was just a disaster. But we made it in one piece. It didn't take them long at all at Dollar General to unload me, which I was very surprised about that. It literally took them like less than 30 minutes to unload me, which I was like, wow, that was quick. But yeah, now we're at this truck stop, child. Where we at? We still in South Boston, Virginia. We at the Pilot, right up the street from the Dollar General distribution center. It's giving a little suspect, honey. But you know, we're gonna just pray and we're gonna go to sleep and get our rest and get up out of here in the morning. But yeah, that's all I really got for you guys, honestly. Not much to say. Like I said, I am definitely weighing my options for other things in terms of another OTR job. But we'll see what happens. Of course, I'll update you guys along the way. And, you know, we'll keep on trucking along. I need to start editing the vlog because I told myself that I was going to upload everything on Saturday instead of waiting till Sunday like I did last week. I was literally stressed out, scrambling, trying to get the vlog uploaded. But it actually ended up working out. You guys really, really, really love the vlog. Like, that's probably one of my top 5 vlogs, like, as far as like engagement. So thank you guys. You guys seem to enjoy it. So this should be interesting. And yeah, I'm gonna go now because I'm tired, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Mwah. Good morning, babes. Happy Friday. It's currently 9:30 and I'm so fucking annoyed right now. So I had my PTA set last night when I got finished with my load for 7 p.m. because I know that the planners, it normally take them a few hours to find, you know, the loads once your PTA comes up. Why the fuck did my fleet manager change my PTA to 5 o'clock this morning? Now I'm sitting here waiting because now my PTA has fallen behind other people that's been waiting. I'm just so... Why would she do that? That was so stupid. Like, why would you change my PTA to 5 a.m.? It's not like they was gonna have me pick something up last night anyway. I'm ready to get out of this truck. I'm ready to get out of this truck before I lose my mind because that just made absolutely no sense. So I'm sitting here still in South Boston, Virginia. Then she gonna have the nerve to ask me, are you on your 10-hour break or your 34-hour reset? What? Girl. I'm sorry. I know you gotta start from somewhere and you gotta get your experience somehow. But baby girl, come on. Like, you gotta know. You gotta know something. Like, yeah. Yeah, this ain't gonna last long. This is not gonna last long because I just cannot. I can't take it. I literally can't take it. Am I on my 34-hour? Hell no, I ain't on my 34-hour reset. My home time come up in 2 days. Why would I be taking a 34-hour reset right now? That don't even make no damn sense. Girl, alright, y'all. I'm annoyed this morning. My eyes still fucking hurting. I'm so sick of this style on my eyebrow. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm irritated, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I am beyond irritated right now. Let me go get me some damn breakfast, child, because if I sit in this truck any longer, I'm gonna damn explode. Alright. Peace. What's up, babes? Look who's home. It's currently 12:49. I've been home now for about maybe an hour and a half. I made it back to Atlanta. It was the toughest drive of my life. I think I was driving for like at least 7.5 hours from South Boston, Virginia, back to Atlanta. I am so tired, but I'm also very hungry. So I'm waiting on my DoorDash to get here. I ordered some carne asada tacos. So they should be pulling up in any second now. Is that them? Maybe not. But yeah, so I'm back home, you guys. As you guys know, I've been ranting and raving all week about my job and wondering if I made a mistake. Oh, they're calling. But what I was saying. But yeah, y'all know I've been kind of ranting and raving about whether or not I'm going to stay with US Express, and I'm gonna sleep on it tonight. I'm gonna sleep on it, and when I wake up in the morning, I want to pray that I have an answer. I am going to be off for the rest of the week though. I'm not going back to work if I decide to stay with US Express until the 28th. They're going to repower the load that I was supposed to be taking to Florida because it's not doing Florida until Sunday. So they have time to repower it for like somebody can pick it up tomorrow or even pick it up Sunday morning and take it down there. But I decided that I really, really, really needed a break. It felt so good to be in my apartment. Obviously, I'm only got a month left in this apartment, so I'm enjoying it while I can. I'm gonna start packing stuff up tomorrow, probably wrapping things up, taking my TV down off the wall, patching up some holes, and yeah. I took a long hot bath. Oh my god, it felt so good to take a bath. I love taking baths. So that's one thing I'm gonna miss. Obviously I take showers, but I love soaking in the tub. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm probably only gonna do maybe just a couple more months of OTR and I'm gonna go back local. Um, Obviously once I get everything finalized at this apartment, I'm gonna try to find me another apartment. Still not in Atlanta. We're still moving somewhere else. We just gotta figure out where. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But of course, you guys will be along for the journey with me. But I'm gonna end the vlog here, you guys, because I need to rest and relax. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another weekly vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are new here, hello, I am TracyJvmes. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family and join the vibes. The babes and I would love to have you. And of course, to my babes and my babe watchers who show up for me every single week, thank you guys so much for being here. You guys know how much I love and appreciate all your love and support for my content and everything that I do. I'm wishing you guys a new week full of new opportunities and new blessings, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, babes.